All right. So the solution is Greenie. So to a technologist, it's an IoT-based energy monitoring solution, uh, which basically engages IoT analytics and everything to give the customer an end-to-end insight about energy consumption. Now, to a customer, to any MSME or any an industrial customer, it's an energy monitoring solution with a strong ROI story. So that's something that I'll explain in detail in the coming slides. So typically, traditional energy management mostly is done by manual monitoring right now in most of the places. We have a technician going around, capturing the readings and then tabulating it into a spreadsheet or any other format. Then companies do engage occasional energy audits. Now, these two are actually, you're basically capturing the data at specific intervals of time. What happens in between is mostly lost, and energy energy consumption is very dynamic, and things related to that needs to be monitored every, at least around the clock. Now, there are few companies which engages the VMS EMS solutions, sensor-based VMS EMS, which is they're wonderful solutions, but very complex in the deployment, because you need to for an end-to-end comprehensive energy management, you need to have energy monitoring at all the equipment at your premise. So deploying these sensors at across the entire factory could be very tedious. So what Greenie brings out is a unique energy energy management solution powered by energy disaggregation. This is a technological approach that we use, wherein we use a single hardware which captures the data, captures the power data, voltage, current, and power factor, which is again uploaded stream to our cloud server, and the entire software solution, which is patented in India and abroad. So this actually goes through this data and identifies which equipment is working at what point of time. Now, this is a question that most of people would have. Like with a single hardware, how would you identify, equipment-wise analysis? I mean, the single hardware sits at the incomer. So we do something similar to, just like people have fingerprints and have to identify each person separates from the other. Every electrical equipment will have a unique electrical fingerprint. We use that to identify each equipment which is working at what point of time, and identify its consumption, contribution, performance, and all that. So what you see here on the left-hand side is our typical hardware, and this is our installation, how it looks like. It's a plug-and-play solution. You just have clip CTs which need to be clipped on the cables, RYB, red, yellow, blue phases. There is no intrusive connection of any sort. All the information is available on the go over the mobile app and web dashboard. And it's very easy to, I mean, the data is presented in a very easy to understand format, so that any non-technical guy will also make, understand all of these. And what you see on the right-hand side is the notification. So any abnormal activity is notified over, as the app notifications, also as an email. So you don't miss any data, you don't miss any, notifications while on the go as well. You don't need to sit in front of the dashboard 24/7 too. There are a few case studies. I mean, we have already covered close to 50 installations within India. So typically one such case study is one of our customers was able to optimize their AHU operation. So once they understood the AHU and AC consumption, so they were able to optimize it based on the occupancy of the premise. Another case study is when, I mean, another method, I mean, which was engaged was they actually did a phase balance, so that your load is balanced during the peak load condition. So that itself gave them a savings of over 22%. Next is in a large supermarket where we identified the phantom load. Phantom load is the always on load at the premise. So it is the load, minimum load that's connected 24/7. So by optimizing that, they were able to save close to 12%. And in another location where the power factor was causing overconsumption, we were able to identify the reason for that. And once they addressed it, they were able to bring down their consumption as well. So typically, Greenie helps identify all these wastage points at your premise, understands your consumption, gives you complete insight of your consumption in detail down to the equipment level with minimal number of hardware. That is the key point in our solution. So I'll just play a short video which will give a demonstration of how the data is presented to the customer. This is data from a real customer site. Please let me know, Yakni, if this is audible.
It's not audible. I think you need to select the option of computer volume.
Option of computer. Just a moment. Sorry about that.
When you would be sharing the video, there would be option of using the computer video on the left bottom.
All right. Okay. Just a moment.
Got it?
No, just a moment. I think I missed that. Once is share screen. Share computer sound. Yes.
We will give you a quick walk.
Yes.
All right. I'll just start from the very beginning.
Hello, everyone. In next few minutes, we will give you a quick walkthrough and experience of Greenie. Let's start off with Greenie dashboard home screen. What you see on the top right is the total consumption for the day and a comparison of the same with the previous day's consumption. What you see on the left-hand side is a month's total consumption and again a comparison of the same against the previous month. On the right-hand side, you get to see the bill amount. And in Greenie, we can program your specific tariff in the system to get accurate bill amount and bill cycle. It does not matter what kind of a tariff you have. Some of you might have different tariff for different times of the day or a telescopic rating. We can do all of that. Now look at this. Another important aspect to be monitored for your energy management is overall load balancing. This section gives you the information of the connected load on each of the phase and how well the overall load is distributed among all the three phases. The data gets updated every 30 seconds when the data set arrives from the hardware to the software. If you just recall, we indicated that our system samples data every second, that is sampling time, but a batch of 30 seconds data is transferred to our software, that is every 30 seconds the data gets transferred. So this particular section gives you an indication of the real-time load balancing at a place. As you all know, just knowing how load is distributed or how well it is balanced in a static situation is not good enough. Because depending on your consumption, if the load balancing gets off or goes off, it can have an impact. And Greenie can give you that information on a real-time basis throughout the day, or week, or the month. Further down, you can see the phantom load. Phantom load is nothing but the load which is always on in a premises. This is an important aspect because you need to know what are the loads which are always on. If you look at an installation or a factory or a premises which does not work 24 hours, the phantom load should be not more than 5% or 6%. And if you're talking about a 24/7 operating place, the phantom load could be about 15 or maybe 20-25% and not more than that. So looking at the phantom load and monitoring and keeping a close tab on the phantom load is an important aspect of your energy monitoring and management. On the right hand side, you get the hourly consumption split up for the day. The time slots, which all time slot you want to monitor in different color code, you can configure that in various color code. For example, if you have different shifts, you can configure the shift timing and you can see the tariff or the consumption for each of the shift. Many of our customers do that on a shift level monitoring. Further down, you can see the carbon emission, which is again an important aspect because all of us work hard to reduce or optimize our carbon footprint today. Look at the live data screen. You get the real-time current and voltage values on each phase. The hourly split up of the consumption of the day. And further below, you get to see the equipment those are working at this point in time and the load contribution or the consumption of each of this. Now, this is the data captured by a single hardware. That's an important aspect. You do not need any additional sensors to be installed at individual equipment level. That's a uniqueness of our solution. If you look at the traditional energy monitoring solution, they use equipment level sensors to get equipment level analysis. What's the problem with that? It makes the solution extremely expensive and very complex to deploy. And Greeny uses the technological approach called energy disaggregation, which makes the solution not only cost effective, it is also very easy to deploy. We are talking about deploying the solution in about 30 to 40 minutes per hardware. Look at the reports section. Greeny provides an array of reports of your energy usage or energy consumption. It gives you daily report, monthly report, or yearly report. And it reports on parameters like voltage, current, power factor, and all that. I mean, these are the three parameters that you need, right? For you to monitor your overall consumption and wastage. The wastage report is another key report in addition to the billing summary report. If you need to compare the consumption and performance of 2 days, you want to see, okay, what was my consumption yesterday? What is the consumption today? You can do that by using compare days tab. What you see here. Let's look at the daily report. By default, you get to see the data of the current day. However, if you want to go back to a particular day, you can select that by using this calendar and you can generate report for that particular day. The data available in this report includes the consumption of the day, hourly split up, pie chart, showing the consumption breakdown, phantom load, and the contribution from phantom load on that particular day. Scrolling down, you can see the load balance during minimum and peak load conditions. Further, you get detailed hourly analysis of the total load. Peak load on each phase and the minimum load on each phase. You can also check the power factor trends every hour. I'm sure we all understand the importance of monitoring power factor regularly. As we all know, in some states in India, you could get penalized if you do not maintain power factor above 0.95 or 0.97. And down at the very end, you get the detailed equipment level consumption report. The list includes the consumption, running time, and energy cost incurred by each of these equipment. Click on one of this, you can see the hourly consumption as well. Now this allows you to understand two important things. Is the consumption of your equipment optimum based on its rating and the wattage and all of that? And whether the equipment has been running during your office hours or is it running at a time when it is not expected to be running? This is how you basically approach your energy monitoring and management. And go down to the monthly report page. The monthly page provides the same set of information what we talked about in the daily report on a monthly level. So you can do a comparison of current month consumption versus last month consumption, the cumulative, the maximum load, the minimum load, the phase-wise distribution, and all of that. And finally, at the very end, you get the equipment level usage also. Just go click in one of those. You get the comparison of its usage across the day.
Okay, so in the interest of time, I'll stop the video right here. Deep, am I audible?
Yes, Ajit.
Yes.
Your comments, please.
Yeah. So the solution is very cost effective for the MSMEs. So we look forward to working with the MSMEs. We have worked with a few in this part of southern India mostly. We have opened up engaged with a partner right now in Ahmedabad too. So we are trying to spread into the western and northern India as well. So again, thanks for NASSCOM for providing this opportunity to present our solution to all. And I think it'll be a very efficient tool to manage energy for all the MSME customers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sajid, for your presentation and all the best.
Good day, everybody. Thank you, NASSCOM, for providing us this opportunity, to present our solutions to the MSME. So our presentation is called Back to Work with AI-powered digital applications. So I would like to start my presentation directly with one of our innovations, for health monitoring. So this is the mobile on which I am measuring my health vitals, which are the heart rate, respiration rate, HRV, oxygen saturation, and the stress level. So by the time it is doing the taking the vitals, let me explain how it works. So basically, this technology makes use of the integrated camera in any of the devices. It can be the mobile, it can be the iPad, it can also be done on the desktop. So this technology is called remote photoplethysmography, and what it does, it measures the rays, it takes the rays from the cheeks of a person, and it makes its calculations with AI and some signal processing. So it hardly takes, the length of this video is about 1 minute. It hardly takes about 1 minute to measure all the vitals. So this is our second device. So with our first device, a person, the employee or the worker or the management, while leaving from home or from while traveling also, they can measure their health vitals, and they can be sent directly to the HRMS of the particular organization. Okay. So on this is our AI-enabled contactless sanitized access system. This can also be connected to the existing HRMS system of any organization. What it does is it is a sanitizer dispenser. Along with it, measures the temperature of the person, and it also measures the amount of sanitization that the person has done, on his hands. And only if the sanitization is adequate, the person is provided entry into the premises. So basically, both these devices can, provide user sanitation ratings and plus the health score for every employee. So the accuracy, we have found very high accuracy levels for this device, almost 95%. And we have done, it has been clinically tested at the Indira Gandhi Government Hospital on around 300 patients, along with the analog devices. So this was our original equipment, that the innovation that we had come up with. Like, we had aggregated all the devices that measure the blood pressure, oxygen saturation, temperature, etc., on one mobile app. So going forward, all this we have converted into a mobile solution which can be operated just from the mobile. So for any MSMEs or any wherever the MSME is located, Our system can help connect the worker or the management to the available ecosystem close to the MSA, the factory or the office, wherever they are located. It can be their in-house doctor, it can be their in-house pharmacy, or any nearby pharmacy can be connected using our system. So in case there are visitors or people who don't want to use mobile phones, for them we can have a system like this on a tablet at the time office, where the person can log in and log out, and the same measurements can be taken. So this is one of another system that we have developed for our clients, like for worker safety and the health monitoring of the workers in the factory premises or inside where the conditions are hazardous or there are poisonous gases, some type of leakage happening, or if the worker is working in a confined atmosphere, if he is working inside the boiler or outside the boiler or doing certain special maintenance of the factory, for him we can provide a wearable which he can always carry with him, and plus we can have a system around the premises, around the boilers, where it provides us automatic feedback of oil spillage or leakage of gases and stuff like that, and the whole system can be connected with the dashboards to the main office. So that's it from us. Basically, we are a Pune-based DIPP registered startup. Padma Bhushan Dr. Vijay Bhatkar is our chief mentor, and we are incubated by India International Multiversity Pune. We are supported by NASSCOM COE Gandhinagar. Also, we have received grant in aid from BIRAC, Government of India, for some of our innovations. And as I said, I mean, our goal is to provide integrative healthcare solutions, with the control in the hands of the end user, by making use of the latest available technologies. So that's it from.
So good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today. And special thanks to Yagdeep for actually making this happen and inviting us. Right? Thank you so much. My name is Arjun. I am the co-founder and CEO of Syuk. At Syuk, we build IoT systems for operational efficiency. So to make operations as efficient as possible and to provide savings in terms of cost and in terms of optimization of resources to our customers who are mainly in the manufacturing sector. Right? For the purpose of our discussion, right? Operations is the process of converting materials and labor into goods and services as efficiently as possible, right? So I just wanted to start with this so that we are all on the same page, right? So we will try to optimize different aspects of converting these materials and labor into goods and services as efficiently as possible, right? So one question is, why do we do all this, right? हम लोग आजकल तो बहुत कुछ सुनते हैं ना कि ये industry 4.0, digital transformation and all of this, right? So all this started about 10 years back. And why did all of this start? All this started because organizations started getting more and more competitive. Because of globalization and e-commerce and all of this, कोई भी कहीं भी बेच सकता है. And what happened is everyone started getting pressurized on cost, right? So now all people are thinking, especially in the manufacturing sector, how much more can we sell if our products are much cheaper, right? In a lot of times, the only preference that a customer has, especially customers from the subcontinent, यार कितने सस्ते में मिलेगा, या सबसे सस्ता कौन सा है, इसको लो और काम चलाओ, right? So that is why there is a great power in bottom line savings. And a lot of bottom line savings can be done by using IoT and other technology. Right. So the first question we ask ourselves is how much more can we sell if we have a cost advantage? The second thing is all manufacturing industries have a setup, right? And it costs money to run a setup. And if we are able to save time, and if we are able to make things more efficient inside a setup, how quickly, or rather how much money can we save? That is also a question, right? A simple example as given on the slide is, if I am spending 20 man hours a day looking for material, if I save that time using some technology to, let us say, reduce it to 2 hours, so what is the value of those 18 hours that is available to the factory, right? Of course, a simple calculation is 1% cost into 18 hours. But it also depends on a lot of things, that how much more we are able to do with our factory in that particular amount of time. So these are just two concepts before we get into the actuals of what we do. So all of you here are kind of from an operational background and have been dealing in different kinds of operations. So a person who is dealing with operations is always very busy, right? उनके mind में बहुत कुछ चलते रहता है. यार क्या चल रहा है, कौन क्या कर रहा है, कौन काम कर रहा है, कौन काम नहीं कर रहा है, सब लोग सेफ है क्या? And the moment you stop monitoring, right, and there is lack of visibility from the upper management, there is a large amount of inefficiency. Inefficiency is there in terms of, low productivity, लोग काम नहीं करते हैं बराबर से, poor utilization, मतलब जो काम 2 फोर्कलिफ्ट से हो सकता है, वो काम शायद 4 फोर्कलिफ्ट या 5 फोर्कलिफ्ट कर रहे हैं. सेफ्टी रिस्क है, पता नहीं है कहाँ पे लोग हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं. एंड देयर इज अ ह्यूज रिस्क ऑफ नॉन कंप्लायंस आल्सो, कि यार कई जगहों पे आदमी को अकेला काम नहीं करना चाहिए. जनरली क्या होता है, 2 आदमी को हम भेजते हैं, अलॉट तो करते हैं, एक जाता है चाय पीने और दूसरा अकेला काम कर रहा है. तो ये सारे चीज़ generally common है, like people who are in operations know that these things are very, very common, right? So what is the solution? Solution is we create a digital map of a facility. In a map of a facility, we track all the assets in real time. Assets include people, employees, contractors, visitors, security guards. And if anything is not going as per plan, an alert gets raised. So, example, security guard needs to circle the entire premises 6 times in the night shift. वो 6 times आज कर रहा है, नहीं कर रहा है, किसी को पता नहीं, right? But with this kind of a system where tracking goes on a map, अगर 6 times वो नहीं करता है और हम एक रूल वैसे सेट करते हैं, तो उनके मैनेजर को अलर्ट आ जाएगा कि यार सिक्योरिटी वाला 6 बार गया नहीं. Now there is another example, right? Contractors should spend, if you have hired someone for loading and unloading, right? That person should spend 6 hours of their 8-hour shift in the loading and unloading area. Baki time lunch break, tea break, sab kuch chalega. But today we are not able to measure how much time the person spends in the actual work area. And as a result, sometimes you go and you talk to the factory manager. The person says, अरे यार मैंने तो 25 लोग हायर किए थे, यहाँ पे तो 10 भी नहीं दिख रहे हैं, बाकी लोग किधर हैं? Right? So those are kind of the operational challenges that can be solved when we have real-time visibility. And our solution is to plot position of all people, all assets, forklifts, trucks, everything on a map. And if anything goes wrong, let the supervisor know that they need to fix it. Right? Before we go into these advantages of using and all, I would like to show you some screens from the product, right? So, is my screen browser window available? Can
Yes, Arjun, we can see that.
Okay, very good. So you can see a map of a facility, right? So this is a map, and you can see that you can see real-time location of all the trucks inside a factory, right? And this is in real time. You click here, you know that everything gets updated once in few seconds. The way we do it is we have Bluetooth tags which we give to the truck driver, and using a network of gateways here, we are able to kind of plot the position of all the trucks. The idea behind plotting position of all the trucks once they enter the facility is to actually reduce the detention charge. मेरे को इसको waiting का पैसा नहीं देना है, right? And the way we do it is we set a number of compliances कि इसको 4 घंटे से ज़्यादा अलाउड नहीं है, इसको 3 घंटे से ज़्यादा अलाउड नहीं है, इसको 1 घंटे से ज़्यादा अलाउड नहीं है, नाइट शिफ्ट में ये सारे गाड़ियाँ नहीं आनी चाहिए. And once we do all of this, we get an alert. And once we get an alert, we are able to kind of say, यार तेरे 3 घंटे खत्म होने को आए, तू क्यों नहीं निकला है बाहर, कहाँ पे ट्रैफिक जैम हो रहा है, and so on. So we are able to kind of address this in a very, very proactive manner. Now, there are a number of reports we can get, who is our best vendor, who is our worst vendor, and so on, right? And all this is configurable from the system side, right? From the user side. Now, there is also another part, which is the maintenance management part, right? Where you can see that there are a number of machines, right? Machines के preventive maintenance में बहुत पैसा खर्च होता है, बहुत time खर्च होता है, and this needs to be done in a very planned manner. So, for example, here we have an entire calendar of the year, right? So, for 2021, we have all the planned work orders. We can see we have one breakdown. We can see all the planned work orders are completed. That is the yellow and black square that you see here. And these are for different machines and different sub-assemblies. You can also drill down inside a sub-assembly and go into the component level, right? Component level में कहाँ पे maintenance हो रहा है, उसका component का operating time क्या है, and क्या emergency work order डाला हुआ है उसमें. So all of this we can see in a single portal, right? And this is just for optimizing the machine maintenance. Now, you can see how much time it takes to complete, what is the compliance in terms of work orders, and so on. All this can be seen in a single platform kind of an approach, right? Now, here, one of the things I wanted to show is you can see, what is your mean time to repair, MTTR, mean time between failure, MTBF, and so on, right? And what is our compliance of preventive maintenance? All this works greatly to reducing our maintenance cost and therefore improving our operational efficiency. तो अगर हमें पता है कि इतने वर्क ऑर्डर है और सारे खत्म होने चाहिए and part replacement ऐसे चल रहा है, so we are able to plan better and make sure that there are less breakdowns also in a factory, right? So that was a very brief overview of the kind of capability we have, right? So what are the advantages of using this, right? So one is, of course, we keep track of all the maintenance, and we are able to compare performance, which machine is performing well, which machine is performing badly, how much money are we spending on maintenance, and so on and so forth, right? And we are also able to include things like emergency work order and so on, right? There are the other use cases that are there, which is the truck in, truck out, right? For the asset tracking, we just spoke about that how to reduce turnaround time of trucks. We are able to do people management also with the example that we spoke about, right? That in a certain kind of a facility, how many people are working in their assigned areas, how many people are not working in their assigned areas, and so on, right? There is the emergency mustering, that is in case of an emergency, when everyone comes out, the count becomes automated. That is the emergency mustering use case. And because we are plotting location versus time, we are able to do contact tracing also, which has been a very good application post-COVID, right? And then there are other use cases that we spoke about, visitor management. Visitor आता है, वो काफी time spend करता है, restricted area में चले जाता है, and so on. For all these, there are different kinds of alerts that are available in the system. So generally it takes very less time to deploy because there is no customization and all of these things, right? It is just plug and play hardware. We just get the hardware and deploy it, right? So things are very, very quick. So one of the things that we are doing in the SME sector is actually deploying the solution on a rental model. So there is no capex involved, and we just see the size of the facility and we deploy on an OPEX model. So there is a monthly rental, and we can show ROI for this kind of a system from day one, right? So that's all I had.
On behalf of Shilpnis Technologies or Melzo.com, I'm Hardik Desai, founder and CEO of the company. We are a virtual reality, augmented reality based platform that lets anyone create VR, AR content in a matter of minutes. No coding, no programming required. So starting with what we can do for MSME sector, there have been many efforts in the past to help the internet evolve from 2D to 360 3D. And there have also been very many efforts to help we take VR, AR on a mainstream, mass stream level. But all of those efforts have failed because there is not a single unifying platform that can make both content creation as well as content consumption as easy as it is to visit a website or to create a blog post today. Hence, the idea for Melzo platform was born. Essentially, the idea is to enable businesses to use XR. So, be it AR, VR, MR, all of these technologies help businesses use XR as a medium to discover, create, and share XR content. In the process, helping internet evolve from 2D to 360 3D. We have been recipient of numerous awards. We've consistently been ranked as India's most innovative startup for 3 years running. Cumulatively, we've won almost 66.5 lakh rupees in grants for furthering our research. So why go virtual, right? Many businesses come up with this question that our systems, our processes, our marketing, our execution is working fine as is. Why do we need to adopt these new technologies, invest in them, run the risk of trying out new avenues? Well, the answer to that, I'm sure all of the people in attendance already know, and that is why you are here, is that we need to make processes and systems not just better, faster, smoother, and easier, but we also need to help them. We also need to help businesses connect to the newer generations. So, for example, you know that where most of the millennials are is on social networks. Similarly, where most of the new, as per many research reports, most of the new buying behavior and purchases are being made with the use of technology more often than without the use of technology. So, two key products we want to highlight here. One is Melzo Udyog. Melzo Udyog is essentially a web-based platform. If you are into manufacturing, or if you are into capital goods, or if you are into heavy engineering, any of these or allied sectors, Melzo Udyog lets you port your 3D models on the web. So for example, if you use 3D Max or Rhino or SketchUp or Revit or Maya or Max or SolidWorks or Solid Edge, any of these 3D modeling software, if you use, you would know that for you to share these models with your clients or amongst your different teams, whether it is marketing, whether it is execution, design, sales, for you to share these models, the recipient also needs to have a very heavy computer, and the recipient also needs a licensed version of the software, which makes it not really useful for us per se. So Melzo Udyog lets you upload these models on the web onto the Melzo Udyog platform, and then you can view these models anywhere, anytime, from any device, whether it is a phone, laptop, computer, anything. But not just about viewing and depositing, but also you are able to seamlessly measure distances, integrate gravity, and do various kind of interactions with the models right within the environment itself. So for example, one of our clients, which is L&T Realty, their L&T Heavy Engineering, their problem statement was that Their clients are based in Saudi Arabia, and they were having many difficulties in communicating with the engineering team of the client. So what they did was they used our platform, and it is currently still also in use, not just to communicate with the client, but also to communicate with the shop person on the floor, where the person is just able to take out his device and look at the assembly line, and then an AR model would pop up, which would guide them what to do, where to do, what needs to be integrated, and so on. The next product I want to talk to you about is 3D model integration and customizer. As you can see in the video, so the models you upload on Melzo Udyog are not just not just that you can see them, not just that you can play around with them, measure them, do distances, gravity, safety training, not those simple things, but you can also run elaborate training sessions. When, let's say, you have your 50 new recruits joined in, and you want to show them the various components of the assembly line, then you can just click on different colors and different components, and accordingly you will be able to highlight them and show them to the prospective audience. The third product I want to highlight is what we call an AI-driven talkbot. Now, so just to sort of take a pause here, quick pause here. The first part is all about 3D models. How can we make 3D models seamless, easier, fun? How can we have all our teams, marketing, sales, execution, design, and our clients and our senior management all on the same platform, viewing the same content, the same product? And this is more consumer facing, where our FAQs can be taken care of in a more interactive way. So the TalkBot is an AI-driven avatar within the VR environment or within the 3D model that answers any questions being asked to it. I'll just show you a quick demo video of the same. So as we ask the question to the bot would analyze the question, understand the intention behind the question, and answer back. This is not very different to a chatbot. The only difference being, as it is an actual avatar or a person that you're speaking with, it feels much more interactive in that nature, wherein it feels as if you're having a one-to-one talk. Another case study I'd like to highlight is Linde Engineering, India. So they have 3 key manufacturing plants that they manufacture here. And they wanted an easy way for a customer to be able to go through those plants, navigate, see the product, see the interior, see the exterior, get a proper feel for it. So while Linde used our technology exclusively for sales purpose, L&T Heavy Engineering used it for sales as well as internal efficiency gains as well as internal communications. Our key management comprises of myself. I am the founder and CEO. Khagesh, he's the VP of the Middle East and Northern African region. And Mr. Ritesh Mehta, who was very instrumental in setting up Facebook India and Google India. Overall, we've delivered almost 170 plus projects globally. Our key clients include L&T, Linde, ICICI, Startup India, Global Center for Nuclear Energy Partnership, Indian Oil, and many, many, many more. With that, I take my presentation towards a closure. I have intentionally kept some time for me to be able to answer your questions. Thank you.
So thank you for the opportunity, Yajnadeep and Ascom team. Hello everyone, good evening. This is Tanmay. I look after marketing function at Nanoprecise Psycorp in India. We are a Bangalore-based AI-based predictive and prescriptive maintenance startup, and we are bringing you innovative solution in predictive maintenance domain to help you with, to eliminate the entire downtime situation in your plants. So let's quickly talk about the problem statement that we are targeting at. So these are the 3 pillars on which we are working on to cure this problem. So first is unplanned downtime is a global phenomena, be it in any manufacturing, be it SME or larger enterprises. It accounts for $100 billion per year on just losses for the global economy. Second, just measuring the process parameters with OEM-based software or on your PLC SCADA is not enough to predict the health of your machine, because real problems are happening at the output end. So that's where you want to measure how your machine is performing, how your rotating equipment is performing. Third, 75% of the IoT project fail because of data inaccuracy, incorrect feature correlation, delayed implementation, and data sufficiency. The solution which you're opting should be scalable enough to cover entire plant. So considering all these 3 major pillars and the problem statement, we came up with an innovative solution called Machine Doctor. So this machine doctor is a tiny 7 centimeter sensor with 6 parameters in one capabilities. So we are providing you maximum reliability. The 6 parameters are vibration in 3 axial, surface temperature, humidity, acoustic emission, RPM, and magnetic flux. With magnetic flux, we are also able to get you electrical faults in rotary equipment such as motor. So this 6-in-1 sensor has all the required certification in place, including IECX Zone 0. So it can work in hazardous environment as well as oil and gas environment. Plus it is IP68 dust and waterproof, and it is completely wireless and it is scalable. We have two versions in it. One is LTE based, which is SIM card based, and one is Wi-Fi router based. So as you connect your phone to your Wi-Fi router at your home, similarly, the small sensor can be connected to the Wi-Fi router. As you can see on the right hand side, we are covering 78% of the reliability component. That's why we are saying we are providing a maximum reliability for your rotating equipment. Moving on to our AI-based software. So our AI-based software is completely scalable vertically and horizontally. As you can see, as our sensor is connected to the machine and it starts sending the data right away. Then on a cloud, our software sits where our predictive and prescriptive engines run to tell you about what's going on with your machines, including all the 6 parameters. Our artificial intelligence predicts where the fault exactly is, be it on your rotating equipment or bearing or motor, pump, etc. And it also pinpoints which type of fault it is, whether it's a bearing fault or motor unbalanced misalignment or rotor stator bar fault, which comes under electrical. So our solution is able to tell you mechanical and electrical faults in your equipment, and we will also tell you the remaining useful life of your equipment, such as 70%, 50%, or 10 hours of life is left with your equipment. That's not it. Entire dashboard is available on your mobile phones and your web. Just you have to just log in and all dashboard and data would be available. This all data can be further integrated with your existing solutions such as ERP or SAP, where you can connect the data and make complete automation out of it. We can also take your PLC, DCS, SCADA data just if required. Entire solution, as you can see, is UL 2900-2-2 compliant, which is a cybersecurity compliance. So this data is basically unhackable. Moving further, what is a unique, a USP of our nano-precise signal processing technique? So whatever algorithm processing happen in our cloud, we use 5 separate steps, and all these 5 separate steps are unique, which gets us 99% plus accuracy. So we hear your machine using acoustic emission and try to get the faults earlier stage. Then using a unique SIMDAM approach, we process the signal and know the severity and the magnitude of the fault. This helps us to know what is the severity and the magnitude of the fault and amplify even smallest signal. Then we extract the RPM type and fault type and correlate it. Because a simple example would be, we don't want to send you false alarm. We want to send you only right alarms. That's why correlation of RPM and vibration or fault type is very important. A layman example, just when you're starting your car for the first time, right, it will vibrate, but that vibration doesn't mean your car has a problem, right? So it has to be always correlated. Same in your industrial pumps. If your pump is running at low RPM, it will vibrate, but it doesn't mean it has a problem. So extracting RPM and fault type and correlating it is very important, and we have a patent pending on it. So we always give you right alarms. Then we calculate what is the remaining time to failure in this equipment will fail, and that is how we calculate. Further, we correlate it with temperature just to have a final check and to have an accuracy. So that is how all these 5 steps is included to get you overall 99% plus accuracy. Industry today is very well versed with route-based monitoring. Even in your MSME sector, there might be some third-party vibration, coming in and doing vibration monitoring on each of the machines. Then a manual report will be generated. Then analysis of this report and the maintenance plan of this equipment will be created. But time is equal to money. Unplanned downtime can still happen at any point. So what is the need here is to have a fully automated fault diagnosis system using AI plus IoT that our machine doctor is providing. As you can see the last bit, we are providing your probability of avoiding the downtime over 95% with an automated data collection, data analysis, data prediction to data transmitted to your SMS and emails, whether what's happening with your machine with an accurate alarm. So that's the power of automation that we are bringing in. Our funder or vision is to bring you German quality solution at Indian cost. So this entire solution is also pocket friendly, which you can start right away, even in the MSME sector. So you might be, having question how this solution exactly installed. So as you can see on the screen, these tiny sensors can be installed either with the magnetic base, stud mounting, or adhesives. So if you can see on the screen, this is a tiny sensor which is 7 centimeter long. You can just place it on the machine and right away start sending the data. That's it. So that's the USP of our solution. As you can see, this is the magnetic base here, which can be just kept on the machine and it will start collecting data and it will be stagnant there. If you want to put stud mounting, that is also possible, just to avoid thefts in that area. So moving on to next, this is the simple system architecture that we have put. You can see the sensor has been put into the machines. It will be directly connected to the Wi-Fi and it will start sending the data right away through Wi-Fi gateway. And the data will be available in your cloud platform on your web and mobile phone. And we have 3 layers of security layers. So this entire gambit of data is cyber secure. So further moving on to our reach, today we are global. We have as big as Tata Steel, Vedanta, IFCO in India. We have few more bigger customer in Europe and North America. So we are global today as of today, and we are serving almost 25 plus clients and 15 plus clients under pipeline right now. And a simple case study I want to discuss is in IFCO, we installed 7 number of sensors on a condensate pump, and we accurately detected one fault in that on that pump, and we saved almost 1 CR in the downtime. So the daily downtime cost was almost around 1 CR because the critical pump was, condensate pump was very critical, and we accurately predicted the fault in bearing outer race, and that's where they took action on. Same thing in Nutrien. Nutrien is a $1 billion company. They have in fertilizer and mining space. In their conveyor gearbox, we accurately pinpointed the fault of bearing degradation much early in advance, which saved them 5 crore in savings. So that's the power of Machine Doctor solution that we have here. The overall value proposition of this entire solution is we are increasing operational efficiency. We are empowering operators with user-friendly dashboard, which are very much easy to understand by even by your technician. This entire solution is end-to-end. We are not leaving you with only spot solution. We are bringing the power of AI and IoT to bring in 99% plus accuracy. This solution is just plug and play. You just keep it. It will be set up in 5 minutes. We have dedicated customer support to handhold MSME especially to get this AI adopted in your industry. And last, we are making industry 4.0 a dream, a reality in plants for everyone, not just large enterprise but also SMEs. And that's it. Thank you. You can get in touch with me. This is my number to book a demo where you can get a live demo of our dashboards and our sensors, and you can see the system live.
So good evening, everyone. My name is Arun Gupta, and I'm from Limelight. I would be representing Limelight today, and I want to thank NASSCOM for this opportunity for making us a part of Udyam 4.0. So what is Limelight? Limelight is basically an IoT research development company, and we have the vision to digitize the manufacturing sector. We basically want to go ahead with the vision of delivering Industry 4.0 solution at an affordable rate, and we provide end-to-end digitization solution for manufacturing plants for SME, MSME, or even for large companies. We are funded by Department of Science and Technology. We are incubated at iCreate Ahmedabad, and we are supported by Gujarat government. So how do we do it? So we have our OE solution product, which we basically clamp it on the electric wire of any machine for which we want to monitor the production of that particular machine. And by doing that, we are able to read and monitor the exact production style of that particular machine. And with that, we can, in real time, we can get the data for uptime of the machine, downtime of the machine, and what task the machine is performing with our proprietary machine learning algorithm. So how are we doing it differently? मार्केट में बहुत सारे सॉल्यूशंस हैं, हम अलग कैसे कर रहे हैं? So basically हमारा सॉल्यूशन ऐसा है कि हम करंट सिग्नेचर स्टडी करते हैं एक मशीन का, जो कि हमेशा यूनिक होती है। कोई भी मशीन आप ले लीजिए, कोई भी मशीन जो एक एसएमई या एमएसएमई यूज करता हो या कोई बड़ी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनी भी यूज करती हो, सबका करंट सिग्नेचर व्हाइल परफॉर्मिंग द प्रोडक्शन फंक्शन इज डिफरेंट. So we study that, we monitor it, and we study the pattern and everything to get the real-time data for that particular production of that particular machine. And our solution is non-invasive. कोई साइट सर्वे की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं होती है. It's a plug and play solution. We can do it virtually as well. And operations में कोई भी interruptions नहीं होती है. अगर कोई plant में हम अपना device डिप्लॉय करना चाहते हैं तो कोई भी ऑपरेशंस को रोकने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. एक प्लग एंड प्ले डिवाइस है जो हम डायरेक्टली मॉनिटर कर सकते हैं विदाउट एनी इंटरफेरेंस, और हमारी डेटा ऑलमोस्ट 99.9% एक्यूरेट रहती है, एंड इट इज कंप्लीटली टैम्पर प्रूफ. सो हम सबको ये पता है, वी ऑल नो दैट there are different kind of machines in the industry, manufacturing industry. If you see from small to big machines, every machine has different functions, अलग तरीके से काम करती है, अलग रिक्वायरमेंट है, सो उनका बेसिकली नेचर बहुत अलग होता है. सो इसीलिए हम एक कस्टमाइज सोल्यूशन देते हैं. अगर कोई भी ऐसा मशीन है जिसका नेचर डिफरेंट है, मान लीजिए एक प्रेस शॉप है या एक कोई कटिंग मशीन है या कोई एक लेजर कटिंग मशीन है, सो सबका रिक्वायरमेंट अलग है. सो हम अपना सोल्यूशन कस्टमाइज करके एंड टू एंड अपने क्लाइंट के लिए उसी हिसाब से हम उनको देते हैं. हमारे मेन फीचर्स जो हमारे सोल्यूशन का है वो है बेसिकली हम अप टाइम मॉनिटर कर सकते हैं, आप डाउन टाइम मॉनिटर कर सकते हैं. यू कैन जनरेट रिपोर्ट ऑन ईमेल. बेसिकली कस्टमाइज्ड रिपोर्ट आप जनरेट कर सकते हो एज पर शिफ्ट, एज पर द फंक्शनिंग ऑफ द मशीन. You can do it on daily basis, weekly basis, or even on hourly basis. You can have notification as per your needs and requirement. If the machine or the production is not happening as per the plan or as per the nature of the machine, you'll get a notification. And if there is any changes in the task which the machine is performing, you would get a notification for that as well. So this gives you basically end-to-end complete plant digitization solution. So this is our dashboard. ये एक लाइव डैशबोर्ड का सैंपल है जो कि हमने JBM के लिए डिजाइन किया है. सो इसमें आप देख सकते हैं जो कि लाइव है और ये एक्सेसिबल है 24/7. आप लैपटॉप से या फोन से एक्सेस कर सकते हैं और कोई भी आप डेटा डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं, रिपोर्ट्स जो भी अवेलेबल है वो देख सकते हैं और लाइव मॉनिटर कर सकते हैं आप कहीं से भी. सो अलग अलग एसएमई, एमएसएमई या बड़ी बड़ी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को अलग अलग रिक्वायरमेंट होती है एज पर द रिपोर्ट. सो बेसिकली सबको अलग अलग तरीके की रिपोर्ट चाहिए होती है. किसी को रॉ मटेरियल का रिपोर्ट चाहिए, किसी को मशीन परफॉर्मेंस का रिपोर्ट चाहिए, किसी को अप टाइम, डाउन टाइम, चेंज ऑफ नेचर ऑफ द परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ द पर्टिकुलर मशीन. सो बेसिकली हम हर एक क्लाइंट का रिक्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से हम एक रिपोर्ट बना सकते हैं. वो ऑटोमेटिकली डैशबोर्ड पे एनालाइज होके बन जाती है और आप अपने रिक्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से आप रिपोर्ट जनरेट कर सकते हो, which basically includes availability, performance, quality, report as per your shift, whatever the plan is. So the hardware that we have behind the solution is basically a plug and play solution. It is Wi-Fi enabled, so the data is available 24/7 and in real time, and the data is absolutely accurate because we monitor it through the current signature of the machine, so there's no bypassing. So what is the general process that we have? So our process to digitize a plant or even a particular process is basically first understand the requirement of the client, what kind of machine they are using. For example, any client, SME or MSME or any other manufacturing client, the kind of machine they're using, the kind of industry they're into. So we do an in-depth study. After that, we take the specifications of machines and also the Wi-Fi credentials so that our device can be used to plug and play. After that, we prepare a detailed dashboard as per the need and requirement of the client so that the report is generated and shown as per the requirement on the dashboard, which is live 24/7. and then we send our device, which is completely customized and ready to be used at the plant, which is basically a plug and play function. The best part of our solution is we have kept the price of our solution at just 2,500 rupees a month. There's no hidden cost. There's nothing additional, no installation cost at all. So I believe SME, MSME, or companies from any background or of any size or any kind of company can afford our solution, and they are basically, it's convenient for everyone. So we are not very expensive, and also we provide customized solution at the same price, even if you are using a different machine every time. So the solution that we provide will always be 2,500 rupees a month per machine. And we are happy to tell you all that we have already deployed the solutions at Tata Motors, JBM Sanand, and JBM Vidlapur plant. And also recently we deployed our complete plant digitization process at one of our new client, which is Colomatic at, it is basically in Haryana. And therefore, I would, everybody, whoever participating here and other people as well, you all can get a free demo from our end, and we can contact us directly for a free demo. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arun, for the presentation. If there will be any questions or any queries, we'll get back to you. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. So yes, company name is Seven India Energy Management. I'm going to start again and say our business is helping industries reduce the energy bill with or without investment, and we do it. We are a technology-driven company. We implement energy efficiency projects in capex model, where industries make the investment and they enjoy the benefits right from day one of savings. We also have another model which is OPEX model or BOT model, where we make the investment in customer facility and we get into a saving sharing contract. So the customer does not have to make any investment, so entire risk is taken by us, and if we save, we get money, otherwise we don't get paid. Like I said, energy efficiency through technology, artificial intelligence and IoT, and throughout the presentation I'm going to be talking about that. We also sell our smart energy monitoring system only if some customers want, we only want a monitoring system and no analytics and no solutions. That's also available, and we actually give not just input energy, we also measure outputs for you and give you efficiencies of your machine and specific energy consumptions as well. We also provide energy conservation consulting, energy audits, or remote energy analytics. And present market segment where we are is largely industries. And we've done a lot of work with SMEs. So we understand SMEs plants very well. And, the energy base is not very high, but still we know how to make a difference in that small energy base. Some of the credentials that we have, we are empaneled with Bureau of Energy Efficiency as an energy service company. We are accredited with Maharashtra Energy Development Agency. So, as a company, our team is a combination of certified energy engineers, data scientists, and IT engineers. So we are a company which has a fine balance of domain expertise and technology, our own technology, digital technologies, our own proprietary framework for IoT and analytics. So, we understand manufacturing, we understand energy engineering well, and we understand technology. Some of the awards that we won is we were the second best ESCO in Maharashtra. Some of our customers who won award at state level. And we also were the winner for MIC2 by NASSCOM COE. Geographically, we are present across India. We are present in Saudi Arabia, and we've done a little bit of work on Sri Lanka. So before we move forward, it is important to set a context. How our solution fits into what problem? Energy management and smart energy management. So energy management, energy efficiency, I'm going to use these two terms interchangeably. reduce energy consumption without drop in productivity or comfort is energy efficiency or energy. That's the goal of energy management. So this Sankey diagram may be very familiar to a lot of electromechanical people who are in a part of the conference right now. This is the input energy. Part of input energy is converted to conventional energy management has existed for a decade and a half, at least even in India. We earlier used to use tools like power analyzers, flow meters, flue gas analyzers, anything that helps us monitor input energy and output of the machines. The challenge was it was based on sample data. The data was available only day, 2, or a week maximum because these are offline tools. That made the accuracy a bit of kind of average, and it was primarily based on engineering. There were a lot of subjectivities in ROI calculations because there were too many variables, which made it hard for managements to approve the projects. And it was hard to prove savings because clear measurements were not available. So let's take an example. If you modify a furnace, which was consuming 1 lakh kWh, and you brought it down to 92, but suddenly the production has increased, that's gone. So you had to define a metric. In true sense, the savings was happening, but the production was high, so it was not visible in the input energy. So you really have to define the metrics like specific energy consumption so that you can measure the true savings. And that's when these challenges were, technologies like IoT came in became very helpful to eliminate these subjectivities from energy management. And it simplified, in fact, it aided a lot of things, which helped us towards moving towards smart management. So smart energy management, again, I would repeat, it's nothing but energy management powered by digital technologies. Now the data is continuously monitored. It's available every minute, 24/7, 365 days, large volume of data. And when the large volume of data came, then we were able to apply machine learning modeling also on it. So the engineering existed. Because the large volume of data is available, we were able to apply modeling, machine learning modeling, along with energy engineering. It made it very powerful, and it helped us deepen our solutions. It helped us improve the ROI and define clear measurements. I'm going to give an example as we go along, one case study, and I'll take you through it completely so that you understand it well. So this is a sample dashboard. I'll show you the system, right? So let's look at the process a little bit before I jump into the case study. This is a complete plant. So in the conventional method, what we did was एक plant का energy audit करो, identify energy saving projects, set of energy saving projects, take it to the management with the estimated ROI. Management would then approve, implement some projects, and you had to do some special measurement and verification to prove ROIs. And it was always a bit subjective. And now with the smart energy management, as Seven India as a company, what we do is we digitize a specific utility. So let's say if you have a compressor, we install measurement devices on the compressor. To measure the input energy, you have energy meter. To measure the outputs, you have airflow meter, and you have pressure sensor, so that you can measure the output. And now, once you have the data, you baseline it. You run your analytics and energy engineering on it to come up with a solution, implement that very objectively, and measurement also becomes very objective. Let's build on this example of compressor. This is a case study from a SME plant where the bill was around 20 lakhs a month. Compressor was without VFD. So we went in, we digitized the compressor first. We installed energy meter, we installed the flow meters and pressure sensor. We got data for 2 months, every minute, 24 hours. It was a large volume of data. And the data was extracted by, it's our IoT gateway. So our technology is called 7Intel. It has 3 pieces. One of them is 7Intel IoT gateway, which collects data from the machine. Like earlier in the presentation, Somebody mentioned that, data collection and data processing and visualization, 3 parts of the problem. So this collects data. Now, in conventional energy method, we would typically say deploy VFD without a lot of data, and it would give us 15% savings. But since we had data, we were able to run artificial intelligence and machine learning modeling on it, coupled with energy engineering. We were able to design a program for this VFD, which would run the air compressor at best efficiency point 24 hours. So through our analytics, we identified there are zones when compressor was running at very low efficiency, sometimes moderate, sometimes very good. So we were able to divide and decide what frequency should be given to compressor so that it runs at best efficiency all the time. So this database, all the processing happened on cloud, which is our 7 Intel Core engine, which runs on AWS. So the average specific energy consumption before the project was 0.25 kWh per 60 CF or CFM. After this, we were able to take it to 0.17. 32% savings happened over the baseline. In normal scenario, it used to be 15%. In this case, monthly savings were 70,000 rupees. Investment was 9 lakh, payback of 13 months. It's a very, very attractive project. The customer management was extremely happy. And this is one example of air compressor. We've done it in multiple facilities. We've done it in other utilities. I'm going to give another example if we have time. But before that, let me just show you the tool, how it looks like. This is your data. You get to see every minute what is the air is being generated, what is the energy being consumed, and you can see the kWh per CFM for every minute. You can see sometimes it was going 0.5, most of the time it was above 0.2, and average was above, it was around 0.25. So we did analytics, we applied our methods in solutions, and I'll show you the latest data. This is how it looks. We were able to bring it down to 0.17. This is January 2021, and the earlier data was January 2022. So as we've lost a lot of time, I'm going to stop here, only give one slide here, which is just you can connect with us anytime. So this is how architecture looks like. This is our performance dashboard. We've saved about 100 crore for our customers and 10 crore kWh. Most of our projects have fallen under 18-month payback period, and our savings have been around 35 to 55%, and majority of them have been SME plants. So thank you so much for your patient hearing.